Square Enix is looking to replace 70% of their staff with AI by the end of 2027. That is staff in Q&A and debugging, but this is the beginning of much bigger changes, I think, at this company. And I think AI is being adopted at a very, very quick pace by the video game industry in particular. It's going to get harder and harder to avoid video games that don't use any AI. And I'm telling you, I think a lot of the companies that are saying they're not using AI or just not saying anything probably are actually using AI, given that it's embedded into so many tools. But Pirate Nation has this. A couple other people have this out on X. Square Enix plans to use generative AI to automate approximately 70% of repetitive Q&A and debugging tasks by the end of 2027. They're aiming to improve efficiency and reduce costs in quality assurance processes. So here is an article on PC Gamer talking about they aim to have AI doing 70% of the QA work, which means they'll probably lay off most of the QA workers. So Square Enix is partnering with an AI research lab at the University of Tokyo to improve the efficiency of game development processes. They said in this progress report, Square Enix announced that as part of its efforts to create additional foundational stability, the company has formed a joint research team with the Matsuo Laboratory at the University of Tokyo aimed at improving the efficiency of game development through AI technology. According to the report, Square's goal for the joint research team, which incorporates both U-Tokyo researchers and Square Enix engineers, is to automate 70% of QA and debugging tasks in game development by using generative AI. So, look, they really don't like AI. AI is the big bad now in the video game industry. All the game journos are going after anyone who uses AI. Infamously, we had Claire Obscure Expedition 33 lose 2 awards, the Indie Game Awards, because they found out they used, a handful of AI images. And places like Resetera are actually keeping score. They're keeping a list, a blacklist, if you would, of all the developers that are using AI. And it's going to get harder and harder to avoid it. I don't know if gamers really care. I think the gaming journos care, but I don't think gamers actually care about the use of AI unless it's really egregious and really obvious and makes for a really crappy experience. What do you think? Leave a comment and let me know.